You think it's a game?
660 with HipHopGamer.
Wow, yo, I'm excited, man. I can't wait, bro. I really can't wait. So now I got a major question. Now, this goes with the weaponry, all right? We're going to talk about some of the weapons. So do y'all, like, when it comes to the skill tree and things of that nature, like, what's some of the things that we can expect, like, with the main character, Kyle, like, as he goes as a human, but then what's some of the things we can expect as he grows in beast mode? So is there something like, even with the developers, like even with the development team, what's like a favorite moment in the game that you can't wait for fans to get up to? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in terms of like some of the abilities that will be unlocked. If there's like one you could share, something like that you really like.
Yeah, so absolutely the spotlight is the beast mode. So like what happens in the game is that you get a separate skill tree for the beast mode and like a separate skill tree for the human side of the guy. And maybe let me talk a little bit about the human side. He's kind of crazy. He's not like your regular guy of the street, right? Like he's already a hero. So we didn't want players to, so I don't know, that he loses all of his abilities and you have to learn even the basics from scratch. Basically, when you start the game, he's already a hero. He's already a survivor. He's already someone who can pull through basically any danger. So we have basically just focused on the human tree, on the human side of his skill tree, to add him skills that basically make him even stronger, like allowing him to choose a very specific play styles. We have also improved our gunplay and there are more firearms in the game. So there's a bunch of skills that's focused on using firearms. So basically we are taking this hero to a superhero in a way, and allowing players to configure him so they can kind of find their own way of playing Kyle Craig. The beast mode is a completely different thing, because for the beast mode you start with just like a very simple outburst of anger and like more damage and stronger swings. Like you hide your weapons, you just hit with your fist, hit with your legs. But then as like there's the whole skill tree, a number of skills there, and as you grow those skills, you are able to do lots of crazy stuff. So like chargers, or maybe rip enemies in half, maybe like powerful ground pounds where you send everything around you flying. And I think the coolest skill there is the skill that allows you to fully control all of that, because at the start of the game you can't really you are kind of struggling with those powers. What happens in the game is a guy captured you. His name was the Baron. He experimented on you and he gave you those powers. Wow. You escaped from his lab. You want to take a revenge, but then because of those powers, you cannot really control them. Sometimes you just fight them and you feel like you hear that even in the headphones, like, and Kyle Craig goes crazy, right? So it's generally a good thing, but sometimes this can surprise you. And there's a point in the game where you get to control those skills, and that is like a real game changer, because from that point on, you can go into your beast mode at any point that you want, and then you can, for example, not only do all of the crazy combat stuff, and it's really crazy. For example, you have hits like you put a fist inside zombie body and it comes on the other side.
Oh my God.
Grab a skull and just crush it with one hand. So it's really, really crazy, very graphic, very brutal. But then what happens, when you get to control it, you can also use more of his traversal skills. So he can run faster, jump higher. So you see a tower that maybe you are not able to climb as a human, but then you just do the beast and get to the top of the tower within seconds. This is a complete game changer.
Bro, wait, first off, I gotta spin the change, son. Yo, Tymon. Yo, first of all, like I said, man, I'm just so happy to speak to you, but the game is crazy. Did y'all just hear what he said? This joint is crazy. So I got a major question for you. I don't even think you've been asked this one either, right? So, 4 or 5 years ago, I think it was 4 years ago, right? I broke a major story about the ability to smell your video games, right? Yeah. And then years later, they come out with it. It's official. You can actually smell video games and stuff like that when you're playing them. It's crazy. And then now there's another story that I just broke, and it's with this company called OVO Mine, where PlayStation 6, the next PlayStation, when you're playing a game, if you're nervous or if you're scared in real life, your character will get nervous and scared too at the same time. So if you're breathing hard or you're looking around, your character will do the same thing, because it can sense the sweat of your skin. It can sense your heart rate literally through the controller. And right now they got this thing where you put on your wrist, and it affects the gameplay with all this other stuff, and use AI to track it. So my question to you, a game in a franchise like Dying Light, I know this technology is like, it's come in, a lot of it's already been in the works and tested, but has anybody came to you? It could have been at the game developers conference, anywhere, somewhere. But have you seen or tested or had any thoughts about taking Dying Light to the next level of immersion, to the point where if you get scared in real life because you're nervous playing the game or you in a certain area, it affects in real time in the video game? What are your thoughts on all of these new technologies, bro?
It's absolutely crazy. Like, actually, no one approached us for that, but I think it's because they know that we are in the power fantasy like space of zombie genre. Like, we are the games, like our heroes. They like of course, they're survivors and they need to think smart and use all of those skills to survive. But when they do that, they can deal damage. They can basically rip the whole everything in front of them apart. So maybe that's why no one approached us for that, because like they don't want our characters to feel that, nervous, etc. But actually, I think that's a great idea for a spin-off for Dying Light. And I was also thinking about having one day a spin-off which is focused on like a hardcore survival of regular people, like regular characters in a zombie apocalypse. And then a tech like that would make a lot of sense, but I think we will never support the smelly tech, because like you can imagine how zombie apocalypse smells, right? So it's like, I don't think this is something that people would like to smell when they're having fun with their game on Friday evening, right? Like, so this not, but maybe the other one, actually that will make sense.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, I had to throw that out there. So I got a couple more questions. I'll wrap it up, man. So something that I wanted to ask you about in the process of developing, this particular Dying Light, the Beast and stuff like that. As a game developer, man, and just getting your vision like to come across, what I would love to know is, what was your process like with Dying Light, the Beast, in terms of achieving your vision? And the reason why I'm saying that is because the more you do this, the more you learn. We never stop learning. You know what I mean? With our craft. So if you look at the difference between when y'all was developing Dying Light to Dying Light 2 to now Dying Light, the Beast, what's that one or two things maybe that you can say about the difference in this particular process? Whether it was the technology that you got at your disposal, whether it's things that y'all learned with this particular engine that y'all was able to get more out of, whatever it is. But what was your focus on how you approached the development of Dying Light, the Beast?
So absolutely, that's a great question. Like I have never heard that before, and this is a great question. So maybe let me start with Dying Light 1. So we were going into Dying Light after our previous zombie game, The Dylan. And we knew that The Dylan, like, we kind of created a very, I would say, like basically a classic zombie experience where you kind of just walk around, fight with zombies in a semi-open world. That worked, but we knew we had so many, like, when the success of Dead Island proved that there's interest for those kinds of games, we had tons of ideas what we could do with the next game in the series. So like one of those ideas was parkour. The other one was day and night cycle, where those crazy monsters, volatiles, come out at night, and it really changes how you play the game. The graphics also improved because of that. Like the weather that impacts how the game unfolds. Like, I know there's rain, you are using some electricity and it hits harder. So basically, we said, you know what, like all of those new ideas, we are ambitious, we want to have them done, but then this is not the Dying Light anymore. This is like a different type of a game, and that's how Dying Light was born. For Dying Light 2, what we wanted to do is wanted to make the game more accessible. So actually, we kind of put more emphasis on action, we put more emphasis on accessibility in a way of making the game easier. And the game was a tremendous success commercially, but actually what we heard from our players, like the most dedicated, the hardcore players, the people that had 500 hours in Dying Light 1 was, you know what, guys, you kind of lost the essence, because we want to be scared. We want to be challenged. We want Dying Light to be a hard game. Like, of course, manageable hard, but kind of giving you that challenge that you can prove yourself, that you are a survivor that's not only kind of the quick reflexes and quick on the controller, but also thinks like a survivor, because a lot of Dying Light is actually using your brain even more than just your reflexes. So For Dying Light the Beast, we kind of wanted to get back to that, and we wanted to prove that we kind of know how to do it. We know how to do a zombie experience. And our overall goal and ambition for the whole franchise is to create the ultimate zombie experience. We want to basically create a game where someone says zombie game and they think Dying Light, right? So this is our step on that route. Like this is our way, like a, I don't know, like a Shaolin monk way. We know that we still have some way to get there, but this is where we are, and this is a next milestone for us. We are super proud with the game. Like, we really feel this is the best Dying Light. The character is cool. That like the environment is super unique for us. Like very varied. Not just the city, but also the farm fields. Like lots of forest, lots of woods. If you think about being alone in the night in the forest, it's like a completely different experience, right? Like hiking trails in the mountains. Like it's very, very beautiful, but very decaying because of the zombie world. Every game system has been honed using all of our experiences from those 10 years. So basically what we wanted to do is I used the word level up at the beginning of the conversation, but basically that's that. We wanted to create the best zombie experience, the best zombie open world, the best zombie survival horror on the market. And this is what we hope to deliver with Dying Light the Beast. Like, I know I should be maybe more humble, but still, like, this is Hot 97. This is HipHopGamer, right? Like, this is hip-hop is all about boasting. So that's why I'm like that. But really, like, the ambition and the anticipation of players getting their hands on the game in the studio is super crazy. We just basically counting days, like 17 days from now, like the game is out on September 19th. This is the moment for us to prove that we are masters of the zombie genre.
Wow, and this is what I'm talking about. Listen, I'm so happy that you said what you said. See, I think a lot of people get it twisted what it truly means to be humble. So the thing is, to be humble doesn't mean, oh, thank you, to make yourself small. That's not what being humble means, to make yourself small. Being humble means that you understand God gave you a gift. You're using it to give back to people so they can enjoy it. Your humility is the fact that you actually put yourself through a lot of stress, through a lot of work, through a lot of sleepless nights, just to be able to produce something that you could potentially give back so that people can have some sort of joy in the world through playing a video game. It takes a lot of humility to be able to do that. It takes a lot of fearlessness to be able to break that generational curse of how people are afraid to be great. If you're great, you're great. Period. Muhammad Ali, great. Floyd Mayweather, great. There's no fear. We all are. We come from God. We in the image of God. You kidding me? Be great and be humble and be thankful for what you can actually give back. I'm great at what I do. You're great at what you do. So now we have an opportunity and we have a responsibility to take that greatness that we got and put it out there into the world, because that's where legacy gets developed. You understand what I'm saying? So, bro.
Oh, God, thank you, man. Bless you, and thank you for those words.
I'm telling you, this is incredible. Yo, you know what's interesting? I'm going to just say this real quick before we wrap up. I first came into the gaming industry professionally in the year 2008, and I went to E3 and everything like that. But technically, I made my first video in 2007. But professionally in the industry, I came in 2008. When I came in the industry, so many game developers like yourself, bro, told me that they were so happy that I was there. You want to know why? Because people got jaded. They started looking at the industry as a regular job, and the fun and the love and the passion has gone away. So my thing is, when I show up, I wear my heart on my sleeve, bro. I'm happy. You understand what I get to do? September 19th, when this joint come out, I get to play the game. Yo, I'm so hyped and excited, and I get a chance to talk to y'all. Yo, like, this means everything to me. And you guys are incredible to me. Period. So I wear my heart and my passion on my sleeve. You're great. Period. Period. I'm great. Period. So let's be great together. And everybody that's watching, you're great too. So go do something about it. I love y'all. Yo, what a way to end the interview. That right there is crazy. So listen, man, before we get out of here, T, for real, because once again, it's an honor, just talking to you. This is Hot 97. If there's any artist, hip hop, R&B, rock, pop, whatever, if there's any artist, because you got a great soundtrack, that's another thing too. I commend y'all. Y'all do great with music in the world of Dying Light. If there's an artist you could put inside of this zombie apocalypse, what artist would you want to bring to Dying Light.
Maybe I don't look like it, but I am an old school hip hop head. So you know what I would like to do? Like, there's one more collab I would love to see, and that's Wu-Tang Clan. I would love to see Wu-Tang Clan in Dying Light game. Like the whole crew, all of the 9 members, like get all of them into the game, having their skills, like with their one-liners, with all of that stuff. I would love to see that.
Yo, do you know how crazy that would be to have Ghostface Killer in beast mode?
Yeah.
To have Method Man, Shaolin to
He's
Cal.
already in beast mode. I have seen him on the Grab recently, so he's a beast mode already.
Oh
But
my.
yeah, absolutely.
Yo, bro, you listen. You know they just a phone call away, bro. They just a phone call away. So whenever you ready to make something happen,
Good.
I can make that call, bro. I love you, man. Yo, listen, I just want to say this, man. This has been one of the best interviews, period. And you know what? I truly believe this has been the best Dying Light interview that y'all gonna see on the internet. This is real, this is raw, this is passion. Get ready this month. Dying Light. Pay attention, pre-order, wish list, do what you gotta do. Dying Light comes this month. September 19th is going down. You know what I'm saying? So one love, God bless, to go to the game. HipHopGamer or your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. I love y'all. We out of here. Peace. So to wrap it up, whether you're revisiting classics or diving into new adventures, there's always something fresh in the world of gaming. Remember to stay true to your roots and keep gaming for real. This is the Go to the Game HipHopGamer signing off from the 660. And remember, character is your currency. We out of here. Peace.